Namaste. So today I'm going to read book 4, chapter 14, on the Dechas getting back there, Shukracharya. Om Vakratuna Mahakaya Suryakoti Samapramani. Hari Om Tat Sat. Vyasa said, thus arguing in his mind, Shukracharya smilingly said to the Dechas, O Dechas, what for have you been cheated by Brihaspati, the Guru of the Devas, in my guise? I am Shukracharya, you are my disciples. This man is Brihaspati, waiting to serve the gods. He has cheated you, there is no doubt in this. The vain, villainous person has assumed my form. Do not put the least faith in his words. O Dechas, you are my disciples. Follow unto me. Leave this Brihaspati, vain and arrogant. The Dechas, on hearing his words, were struck with wonder at the resemblance of the two personages and came to the conclusion that the person just come is the real Shukracharya. Then Brihaspati, the false Shukracharya, explained to the Dechas in plain and enchanting words that the second man just come is the Deva Guru Brihaspati. He has come here in my guise. His object is to cheat you. He has come here to cheat you and serve the purpose of the Devas. Do not believe in his words. What knowledge I have acquired from the god Shambhu, I am teaching it to you. I will make you, no doubt, victorious in the battle with the Devas. Thus the Dechas, hearing the words of the false Shukracharya, thought the false one to be real and placed implicit reliance in his words. The real Shukracharya then explained them as much as he could, but the Dechas, owing to the magic of the false Shukracharya and the wonderful effect of time, did not hear his words. The Dechas, thus convinced, said to the real Shukracharya, this man before us is our Guru. For our welfare and enlightenment, he is the foremost religious Shukracharya. For 10 years, continuously, he is giving us advice. You are not our Guru. You appear fictitious and false. You better leave this place and go away. The dull-brained Dechas repeatedly told to Shukracharya the reproachful words and bowed down to the false Shukracharya and saluting him, gladly welcomed him as their Guru. The real Shukracharya, seeing the Dechas exceedingly attached to Brihaspati, the Guru of the Devas, and deceived by his words, cursed them out of anger and said, as you have not taken my words, though I have explained everything to you, you would lose your knowledge and get defeat. As you have shown disrespect towards me, you will get the fruits of it at an early date and will then understand the deceitful behaviors of that Deva Guru. Vyasa said, thus saying, Shukracharya hurriedly went away, infuriated with anger. Brihaspati was glad and remained there with his mind calm. Brihaspati then, knowing the Dechas cursed by Shukracharya, assumed his real appearance, left that place and hurriedly returned to Indra. He began to say, I have undoubtedly succeeded in my undertaking. The Dechas have been cursed and left by me too. They are now helpless. So, O good Suras, I have made them cursed. You would better now try to fight with them. Indra heard their Guru and became very glad. All the other Devas were glad and worshipped him. They held another cabinet, secret council, how to fight with the Dechas, and then, all uniting together, marched out in battle against the Asuras. Seeing that the powerful Devas are marching towards them, ready to fight, and knowing their false Guru had fled, the Dechas became very anxious. They told each other, Alas, we were enchanted by the Devaguru. The high-souled Shukracharya angrily left us. Now it is our incumbent duty to satisfy him. That vicious, dirty, inside and pure outside, hypocrite Pandit Devaguru, who used to go to his brother's wife, has really cheated and quitted us. What are we to do now? Where to go? How to satiate now the anger of Shukra, so that he might be glad and help us? Thus pondering over, they all unitedly, shuddering with fear, again went to Shukracharya, keeping Prahalada in front of them. They all bowed down at the feet of their guru. Shukra remained silent, then, bursting with anger and with eyes red, told them, "You were all warned by me that you were being cheated by the Maya of Brihaspati. You did not take my word as worth hearing, though unselfish, pure, and leading to your welfare. Rather, you were influenced by him and infatuated with vanity. You insulted me. Now you will have to be undoubtedly the effects of that karma. You are now vitiated from the path of your welfare. Now go where that disguised cheat resides for the welfare of the gods. Know me not to be a cheat like him." Vyasa said, "O king, when the Shukra finished saying his uncertain words, Prahalada clasped his feet and began to say thus." Prahalada said, O our Guru Bhargava, today we have come to you in a very distressed condition. O omniscient, we are your disciples. We are your good sons. You ought not to quit us. On your departure to get the mantra, the hypocrite, vicious Brihaspati, getting the opportunity, assumed your false appearance and cheated us. Peaceful persons do not take any offense committed with ignorance. You know everything. You know very well that our hearts are devoted to thee and to thee alone. There is no need of telling anything further to you. O highly intelligent one, by your tapas, you know our inner minds and relinquish your anger. The sages say that the anger of the saints is not lasting. O Muni, water is naturally cool. When in contact with fire, it gets hot. But when the heat is removed, it gets cold shortly after. O observer of good vows, anger is like chandala. Sages therefore quit it. Our prayer to you is that you leave your anger and be pleased with us. If you do not quit your anger, and if you make us overpowered with grief and sorrow, O blessed one, we, being abandoned by you, will go down to the Patala." Vyasa said, Bhargava heard Prahalada's words and, with his intuitioned eye, came to see the proper state of affairs and was pleased and lovingly said, "You will not have to fear nor to enter into the Patala. You are my Yajamanas. I will certainly protect you all by my never-failing mantra power. O knower of religion, what Brahma of yore told me, I am now telling you accordingly. Hear my truthful words leading to your welfare. Whatever is inevitable, doomed to pass, must come to pass. Be it auspicious or inauspicious, no one is able in this world to go against the current of fate. Under the influence of time, you are now deprived of strength. Therefore, you will have to suffer defeat at the hands of the Devas, and you will have to go once to the Patala. Brahma said, when your time to enjoy the sovereignty of the Triloki had come, you enjoyed the kingdoms of the Triloki with all its wealth and power. You attacked the Devas and, helped by time, had been able to trample them under your feet and held your sovereignty for full 10 yugas and enjoyed the pleasures without any hitch. You will regain this kingdom in the Sarvanik Manvantara. Then Vali will come in your family as the grandson of Prahalada and will conquer the Triloki and will get name and fame throughout his kingdom. When the Lord of Vaikuntha had incarnated as Vamana and stolen away the kingdom of Vali, then the Janardana Vishnu told Bali, the king of the demons, that I have taken away your kingdom by pretext to serve the purpose of the gods. You will become Indra. No doubt in the incoming Sarvanika Manvantara. Bhargava said, according to the sayings of Sri Bhagavan Hari, your grandson Bali is now invincible to all creatures and is now passing away his time, very much terror-stricken. Being afraid of Indra, he is now staying in a lonely house as an ass. One day Indra, on seeing him, inquired of him in various ways the cause of his assuming that ass body. O Lord of the Dechas, you have always enjoyed pleasures of all the world. You are the ruler of the Dechas. You ruled over all the worlds. Do you not feel shame now in thus assuming this ass body? The Lord of the Dechas, hearing him, spoke thus, O Indra, there is nothing to be sorry in these matters. When the most powerful Vishnu can assume fish and tortoise incarnations, then that wonder is there that I, by virtue of the force of time, am now staying as an ass. When you had murdered a Brahman, you too had hid yourself in the Manasa lake, in the lotuses. Similarly, today distressed, I am staying here in this ass body. O Indra, what sorrow or happiness can be to a person who is under the control of fate? To him everything is alike, for whatever the time wishes, it can act accordingly. Bhargava said to Prahalada, both persons, Vali and Indra, got enlightenment at the mutual conversation, and they went away to their places at their own will. O Lord of the Asuras, I have narrated to you this story indicating how powerful it is the time. Know that the Devas and Dechas and all the human beings and this whole universe is under the great fate. Here ends the 14th chapter in the 4th book of Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, the Mahapuranam of 18,000 verses, on the Dechas getting back their Shukracharya by Maharishi Ved Vyasa. Om Jayanti Mangalakali, Bhadrakali Kapali Durga Kashma Shri Padatri Swaswara Namaste. Om Jayanti Deja Mangalakali Mahakali Shri Padatri Om Tuya Mata Chapitatu Tuya Bandhu Shachasakat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.